Hey guys, we are back with The Sims 4 Vampires, and it feels like forever since I've recorded an episode of this. It is currently May, and I haven't recorded an episode of this in about a month. Although you have got a couple of episodes fairly recently. That's because I pre-record. But I'm so happy to be back with this. It's a week until Parenthood comes out, and there's only going to be 2 episodes left of this Let's Play. Then I'm going to start a completely new one specifically for Parenthood. But for this episode, I have redesigned some characters. So I redesigned Adelaide. So now she's wearing this outfit. She does currently have her eyes closed, but she's got her hair tied up like that. It is the one that came, I think it came with Vintage Glamour, but I'm not 100% sure. And then Luella kept most of her outfits the same, but she no longer has her beehive. She has now cut it down, so now it's short hair. So, might take a while to get used to these guys, but seeing there's 2 episodes, in this episode we are going to we're going to visit Alicia and Sophia, and we are going to try and get them as high as possible. I'm trying to get Adelaide to Grandmaster, or as close to Grandmaster as possible, because in the next episode, which will be the 20th episode, I want her to reach Grandmaster, and for there to be the final battle against Adelaide against Vlad. So, we are going to... She hasn't been having much luck lately in regards to fights. She lost against Jade, so that really hit down her confidence. But making alliances with her brother now and going to the wedding, it's going to be hopefully good. The fact that things get themselves sorted, and that should hopefully get it up a bit. And then let's see if we can then have a spa, because that should get both of your bits up, so you're about halfway before you reach halfway. Okay, halfway in that section, and you're not that far away from being a prime vampire. But because we haven't done much with Luella, it's not much surprising. Let's remind myself, what can she do? She has cast hallucination, Eternal Welcome, Occult Student, and Vampire Creation. Right. Because this is so story driven, we haven't really focused so much on these. Like offer 3, train 3 offspring, convert 5. We converted 1 and become prime. So we could do a little with that. I'm trying to remember where the others were. Knowledge, yes. See, master is in knowledge, and then popularity is good. Right. We haven't looked at good really at all, but perhaps I'll explore that more in a different Let's Play series. So, why don't you then spar? I did tell you guys to spar, so I'm wondering why they're not doing this. Also, just to say, I'm no longer in Cambridge. I've moved back to my parents' place for the summer, and I didn't realise. See, I've now also changed their style a bit because Luella's cut her hair. She has also got a new hairstyle, and I've now switched it and done a similar thing. So her hair's now for Adelaide, that her hair's down now instead of up when she's in her true vampire form. But let's just see what happens here. But going back, I have moved back in with my parents for the summer, so that's 3 months. Okay, so Luella won. No, Luella lost, which is really good, because that does mean the fact that Adelaide's getting her confidence back, her strength back, and everything. That's really good. So, Adelaide, you don't have a best friend, do you? I also restyled Douglas and Rosita. They're mostly the same, it's just a few other things. I also redone Sophia's hairstyle, so that too is a little shorter. Jade's in her. A lot of these guys are in their vampire form. I didn't touch Cat at all because I do really love Cat's design, and she was actually a promo vampire. Oh, there's Alicia. She also is in her form. I did redo hers as well, but let's have a conversation and you two can become best friends. Little surprised they're not, because they are really close. Yeah, and perhaps you can have another spa, because where is it? Because they're both getting there. It's you have actually reached that 3/4. She still needs to take on a weakness. No. Oh, that's what she will need to do. Well, it looks as if Luella's losing again. But yes. So, Adelaide's really got her prowess back. She's really got her strength back. So, trying to remember different ways for this to go up. But for the meanwhile, so the garden doesn't really need touching, and you're not good enough in gardening for you to do any of that. So if we perhaps touch on your gardening quickly, what is... so we've got here, we've got Wolfsbane. What's your gardening at? So your gardening... That's... Wrong person. Gardening's at 2, so yes. If we get ourselves... Oh look. We have a ghost. But let's just see, what books do we have? No, skill books. So we're gonna get... Purchase skill book. We can get a plant skill book so she can read that for a little while and get her gardening up a bit, because to take out everyone we're going to need plenty of ingredients to make the okay, so it's not in here. Did it go into the bookshelf, or do I need to wait for the notification? There. Thanks for ordering. The book purchase can be found in the bookshelf. Okay, so we can open, and there it is. So you can go read that. Now, the thing about moving back with my parents, I would have had to in a month's time anyway, but I moved back a month early. Just because it's easier, because I do have my niece who's coming up for 2. She's currently asleep at the moment. Everyone, my brother and my dad, who both work nights, they're also asleep. And my sister and mum have gone out shopping, so this is really the only time to record. So again, like, I can't just record now whenever, so I won't be able to pre-record or record in general as much as I used to back in Cambridge, because I don't have as much time or opportunity to, because of noise and etc. So hopefully I have pre-recorded quite a bit, so hopefully that should last as long as it possibly can. And also the fact that the internet itself is really bad. It used to take me about 10 minutes to half an hour to upload a video. Now it takes about 2 hours to upload a video, so that's a bit of a pain. The 23rd of May, which was 2 days ago, I did actually miss one, because I was extremely busy that day, and because of how long it takes to upload, I never had time to upload a video for that day. But if my memory serves me, I did actually fix that. I did. Where is the cure vampire thing? It is just on make drinks, isn't it? Pretty sure it's on make drinks. Do I have to get Adelaide to do it then? Make drinks. Plasma Jane. Draw off. Yeah. So I need to get Adelaide to do it. I've just got her reading the gardening book. But for it, we don't have enough. We need more plasma fruit. So plasma fruit is mainly what we need. So let's go out and get some with Luella. So the internet's problem, which means some games, some internet reliable games, are more laggy, are a lot harder to record. A lot of things in general, just because the internet's bad, generally run bad. So it makes recording them a bit difficult. So the general quality, like hearing things in the background, probably because the walls are thinner here, and I live with noisier people. There's another one up behind here, I think. Yes. And then it all comes down to the most probably the most important aspect of it all is I don't actually have a desk or somewhere to record here. So having setup is really bad, which again makes things difficult. So apologies that because I pre-record, and I still will be pre-recording, as much time as I can get to record, I will be recording. Seeing you're out, don't come back yet. Let's see. Oh my god, he's just broken something. Are there any people about? Can you or can you not enter people's houses? You can, so we may get you to do that. Adelaide cannot. No, she cannot. Do we it's too late for us to do anything like that, so let's just go over. We haven't actually seen Alicia's daughter yet, little Farah. Well, I have, but you guys haven't, and Adelaide hasn't, so we're going to stop that. Seeing you. Did you not go and collect? Oh, right, you cannot leave. That's a massive pain. So you never actually did. So you can actually... It's not in your inventory. Did you put it... Where did you put it? Did you put it... Oh, you put it back in the bookshelf. Great. But you can continue reading for the while. Right, so you're out here. So let's again go all the way over here. I did think it was pretty. You harvested that pretty quickly, but then thought nothing of it still. So let's go all the way up to there and get some more. Then you can eat one. So that's not so bad. Now we can go see Alicia and Sophia. As well as doing YouTube, I was also a full-time student, and writing is basically also part-time, so I really have one full-time and two part-time things going on. I'm still writing. Writing is a big thing. Haven't got round to publishing anything. Haven't got round to writing anything I feel it's worth publishing, but hopefully we'll do. Next month, so June, I am planning to do my own personal NaNoWriMo, which is National Writers Month. So that's where a writer would write 50,000 words in a month. Normally it's November, but I've never done NaNoWriMo before. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do it this November, all depends on uni. So I thought I'd do it myself in June. So my Twitter will be filled with that, so if any of you are writers, perhaps you'd get round to doing it with me, but I will keep you guys up to date with that. That does then mean I won't be recording as often as I then possibly could. Also because I'm back in Kent, my friend Fat Leaf Blader, he also lives in Kent. We've been friends for years, and probably be collabing more with him because we're close, we're closer than would be than me in Cambridge. So what the hell are you doing? I got you to read. Why weren't you reading? But nevertheless, we're going to go visit the Sophia and Alicia. Sims has been quite slow on me lately. I did start having a problem with Sims. That's why I did stop recording vampires, and you got that really long period of it not being up there. But we have these guys, and we have Vampire Baby. Let's see. We are gonna invite Rosita and Douglas round. Oh no, definitely not Cornelius. He's still in our bad books. And why not Sophia? I'm surprised she's not home anyway. So let's head there. It's 20 minutes already. If this does, I'm going to keep recording. I may make this either one really big one, or I may actually cut it in half. So then, rather than have it end at 20, maybe something like 21 parts or 22 parts. Really want to keep it pretty firm, but I have opportunity to record now, so I'm taking all that time up. So I'm just going to keep recording until I have to stop, because whether someone wakes up or my mum and my sister get back. But either way, police sirens. Don't think my mic's actually going to pick that up, but if it does, apologies. Okay, so having a few loading problems. It tends to take its time when it comes with loading, but to show you guys, we have Rosita, as seen from the intro. She had green, a lot of green. Basically everything she wears is green. So I settled it down a bit. So now she's just got the green cardigan jumper. Changed a few of Douglas's clothes, but he's mainly kept the same. And then, as I said about Sophia, she now just has this hair, but I've kept everything, like lipstick, the makeup, the same. Look at those piercing eyes, they glue. Which is what I sort of like about Adelaide, because her eyes is all white, but even the pupil, which is also white, that's the bit that glows, as opposed to the white greyish iris. So I am actually gonna get Sophia and Adelaide to spar. They haven't sparred since a long time. It feels like these two haven't sparred. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so she's getting in position. Oh, Rosita doesn't really like. I did change her up a bit more, so now her hair isn't blonde. When she's... That was quick. When she's in her vampire form, it's now black, which I thought gave her more... I don't know, it gave her more style, and with her new hair you can sort of see the pointed ears that you can't really see on everyone else. What? Why don't you like this? They are just going to do training, so you can... Why are the men in this house always in towels? So Daryl, Sophia's husband's currently in a towel, and we have little Farah here. She doesn't look all that happy. She really doesn't. But she does have all black eyes. I did really like this. I actually really like this. Just taking a screenshot because I love screenshots, and I don't know why there's a post box sitting here. But then this is Alicia. She's in her formal wear, I think. So I may. Oh no. Okay. Scrap that. Having a problem. So I am now just going to go back. I'm going to just cut this out, redo this, because I completely forgot it was turning daytime at 6. So I will be right back.